Good morning everyone, welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we are continuing our campaign for Crusader Kings 3 playing as Sweden. We're gonna take a few moments to take care of some home affairs, just to make sure everything is stable, see if anyone needs to be promoted or maybe give some territory away. We will see what we do, but then we'll get back into fighting. One of the goals for today is either take East Anglia over here or push further into Mercia. For Wessex, we might need to stay a while longer before we fight him, mostly because he has more gold than us and he has plenty more troops over us, but we will see. He might not have them for long. I was also thinking that it's probably a good idea to start learning the Anglic language. We don't have any foreign languages learned at this moment, and we have a 48% chance to learn it, to have this scheme be successful, mostly because of our learning, our realm's priest learning ability, and also because we are young, we have a good chance to do it. So let us start. It doesn't matter, from what I can tell, it doesn't really matter from who you choose to learn the language. You're just choosing a nation and you're trying to learn from them. So we'll do that. The reason why I do it is because we might need the language in order to bring these territories under control. Next, let's take a look at some of the royal positions, because I want to give some of these away. We have fairly good money, and I believe that we could use this in order to get some more effectiveness of our troops. As you can see, a master of horses will provide us with extra knight effectiveness depending on their ability, and we have one with excellent ability, meaning that once we appoint him as the master of horses, we will get 8% extra effectiveness to our knights. And if we take a look at our knights, our champion, or champions in this case, their effectiveness right now is at 258%. A base is 100%. Then we have chivalry dominance with 75%, a holy site for 20%, house of warriors from our bloodline, the core type, just what our style basically, the Viking style or the Norse style, and then we have the master of forces, and from our domain, from our buildings, we get 258% to effectiveness. I'm gonna take another quick look here in the list. As you can see, our steward, he has 20 prowess, but do we want to lose him? He has 24 stewardship, and I don't want him to fight anymore. The rest of our courtiers don't seem to be in the fight. Any other position, a master of hunt would aid us in the hunt activity, so let us do that as well. Bring this guy in, though he's near death. You know what? Then we will make our steward being a master of hunt. Make him slightly happier. From the common roles, or the common court position, a personal champion would bring us good prestige. 0.4 per month. We really want to get exalted among men or get that prestige in order to declare more wars. For this, we could bring in our champion. He has an average skill, so we're only going to get 0.1 per month, but it's better than nothing. And that will be it for now. For the ransom of our prisoner, we'll wait for them to get the gold before we do that. Let's see, what else could we do? If I'm taking a look around, I believe it's probably a good time to host a modest feast. We haven't done one in a long while, and I believe it's probably a good moment to increase our vassals' opinion of us. So let's send the invitations. We have the gold. We don't need it right now for anything else. Other than that, commission an artifact. We might need a few more artifacts, like they might come in handy if we do that. We don't have any regalia, we don't have any crowns. Maybe, just maybe, it's a good idea. Commissioning an artifact would cost us another 100 gold. Maybe we'll just wait for a second. If we take a look here in Denmark, how much would it cost for us to take the kingdom? Well, we would need one more county and 250 gold. Okay. Good to know. We can challenge him to a combat. Where are you from? Who are you from? You are the chieftain of this location, which I don't care about. If we fight him, we just kill him, we don't get anything. He gets prestige if he defeats us. So we will fight for gold. Let's do this. Let's start with this one. Everybody's gathering at the feast. That is great. Our dynasty is now known far and wide. Really, we went up. Nord's wealth is our hammer. That is a great coat. We are now reputable. Good. So we're starting the fight. We have the sword, he has a spear. Well, maybe the best man wins. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Well aware that he is utterly outmatched, Bard hurls himself at me bodily, forcing me backwards with all the desperation of the doomed. Strike, parry and riposte. Because we have expert onslaught, we throw out a flurry of rapid attacks and counters. Sure. My form is good, with only small errors, and Bard's stance is formidable. Ooh, we can try to intimidate him. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? My form is decent with some lapses, and Bard's stance is incredible. Really? So, he gains veteran exercise. Interesting. Well, let's keep fighting over here. My form is decent with some lapses, and his form is incredible. Let's see, what can we do over here? Well, we kept attacking and now we are victorious. He gained wounded. The durability of the... Ooh. So our sword is breaking during fights. Well, either way we won and we got the money. We have a daughter. And we'll call her... something that we could read. Let's do something from the Ilyana. Hope we don't have two daughters named Ilyana. Nope, Cecilia and Ilyana. Servants were carrying out impressively adorned and enterments. A number of proud peacock skin coat. Oh, so this is... yeah, the prank where one of the birds that was brought was not cooked. It was actually alive and it started screaming. Okay, raucous entertainment. We gain medium health boost and reduce stress gain, so that is good. I will call you all again, my vassals. We gain some prestige, and that is great. It's gonna help us. I am thinking of declaring some wars. exotic arms. Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Sami peddlers purport to have brought Botma, objects said to have come from faraway court of a great ruler. Okay, the leading trader says this unique armor could be yours for a special price, of course. Great king. A likely yarn indeed. I look at our antiquarian for guidance. I'm not familiar with your work, but it seems to be finely made. So we could get this armor for 7 prowess and knight effectiveness plus 5%. It costs us a lot. Can we check what we are wearing now? A free prowess and some injury resistance, so it gives us a roll of +2 when we are about to get injured. I like that. I have to buy it. That is some great armor right there. So let's equip it. And it might be a good idea to start selling some of these. If we have a chance. Okay. Let's take a look here. Because we want to take the territory of Norway. We already have done a subjugation, but what if we were to invade? Invade a kingdom we can't do, because we are not exalted among men. If we were to conquer a duchy, we could do the Jarldom of Helgoland for 63 piety, because we have a good casus belli. You know what? I'm gonna wait maybe a month or two, and then maybe actually we'll start declaring the war now, but let's wait a slight moment. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I am heading for my friend, for my hand, the brother-in-law, Sorgvir's chamber with some wine and the deck of cards. Without knowing, I push his door open. Earl Sorgvir is seated by his desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, he jumps out of his skin. He quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into the pocket. We can find... Let's respect his privacy. I don't know if he's scheming against us, but we're doing quite well in stopping any kind of schemes. The mischievous smile is playing on Sorgvir's lips. I know I had acted strangely as of late, and for that I apologize, but I had good reasons. He hands me a neatly wrapped gift, decorated with colorful ribbons. I wanted to surprise you. I had it custom made. There is only one like it. Go ahead and open it. And we gained 55 gold. Perfect. Okay. I'm already itching for a war. So, without further ado, for this small amount of piety, we can go to war. And now let's pick our flag. Move it over here. And we'll raise everyone. The sermon. Today, this is our priest, right? Yes. Today, our priest held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court. They were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the heroic sagas. My ward keeps telling me about how much he enjoyed the passage about Loki and how he is someone whose ideals he will aspire to emulate. We can make him sadistic, zealous, or ambitious. I don't want him to be ambitious because I don't want him competing with our king. Zealous could be useful, but let's leave him be sadistic. I think those traits are good for him. Over on this side, I'm trying to figure out how to do this well, because these territories are really bad for supplies. So I don't want us to be taking attrition with no reason. I don't see any of these armies. I'm not sure exactly where they are. But we'll pay attention to the map. You. Do you have a siege commander? No. It is us. So let's put in charge our food taster. Seems he has some skill in sieges. What kind of fort do we have in our capital? A level 3 fort. That is good. For making a cathedral, we will need 1,000 gold. I'm not sure we will do that at the moment. Having 1,000 gold doesn't seem likely anytime soon for us. We could start raiding some of the territories from nearby, and that might give us a few hundred, but I still don't see the thousands. He wants, and you are someone I don't care about, to give you a concubine. No. I would be delighted to have your son Bjorn visit my court. Part of our territory? Sure. Make some relations, try to get some friends. Have some coffee, everyone. Here comes their army. We're being also raided here in Anglia. This guy is raiding some troops. Sure. We went down to level 3 in our court grandeur. Let's see, what are they doing? Will they be sieging or will they be attacking? We're done with our siege here. Let's see if we can fight somewhere. And we'll leave a siege over here and bring more reinforcements forward. They're fighting some other army. Not sure exactly for what reason. But there we go. They might have been at war with this one. Okay. Let's put us in charge or someone else. Will they be catching us over here? They might just do that. Let's see. Let's change the commanders around. Put the antiquarian here. Put... whom? Maybe our vassal. This guy has advantage in the hills and mountains. Neither seem as good as the other guy. You will probably lose, so there is a chance we will lose here. My spy master has come to me with grave news that it is my friend. He's plotting against the chieftainess that is imprisoned. Okay. More commander traits, more soldiers, higher quality, and a few other things. Okay. Apparently we managed to escape that. Novel perspectives. I sit quietly, listening to my unrelating guest, Pihla, locked in keen theological debates with our priest. The latter entreats patiently. but the backwards Jewish teachings cannot earnestly be compared to those of our Norse. The Lord's truth is a mere distortion of Odin's. Pihla scoffs, yawning. Is she... Yes, she is of the Jewish faith. Think about it deeply and you will see that the Lord did not intend for us to forego outside of marriage and chase our passion. That is why we have these bonds. This is why I do not talk to the lost again. Love sighs with frustration. If you will not listen to the truth, I only hope that you are somehow spared the infernal Sheol. She has a point, we don't care. I don't want to hear this kind of talk again, Pihla. Okay. It is not a place for debate of the divine. Yeah, sure. I don't want to hear that talk again. We can form a rivalry there. That's not an issue to us. We'll leave them. Because they are attacking on a region that we've captured, we are the defenders. And thus, this is a better place than any other to fight. We unlocked a new martial perk. And we will do... Control growth 0.3 per month. Let's do the extra knights. I don't think we have that many to fill in the slots. But maybe we will get some visitors. Invite champions to visit court for 150 prestige. Let's do that. Let's have some champions come to our court. Our champion wounded. Someone else? Great. You are always there for me and I hope you know that I am grateful. My ward approached me in a rare display of honesty. This is what it means to be a guardian. Yeah, let's grow closer to forming a friendship there. It might mean problems later on for him, as soon as I pass away, but I'm still young. Okay, we have a new visitor here. Recruiting 18 prowess. Recruiting you costs 22 gold. We're gonna spend some money here. As long as we're getting good champions, I will not complain. We can still not ransom you at full price. We can ransom... I'm guessing this is his wife or something. Yes. Well, we'll ransom them afterwards. Let's see, we're running out of supplies and fast. We finished besieging this region. I believe that we would need to split our army around. Let's do this. And we don't have to do it by sea. We'll leave one of you here. There we go. And with you, we'll bring you... I don't know, somewhere up here. Very little supply, as I said. It's not necessarily going to be easy. Defender of Faith. There was a commotion among the children. Bjorn, our son, was attempted to preach among his fellow youngster when our ward was furious that anyone could target someone attempting to speak on behalf of Freya. Our ward keeps zealous, or we make him calm. Then we will make him zealous. Being calm is not really respected in the Norse culture, apparently. At least not in this game. Van has unfortunately died. So we will need to give her another educator. Is our wife good? She's decent, but she's not great. What would be great for Cecilia? Intrigue would be great. Diplomacy would be even better, and apparently our wife is the best at it. Then let's do that. And we need another food taster. Food tester, you don't really have great abilities. Maybe we'll wait to recruit the other knights that we will find. I'll split this army again, so that we can start regaining some supplies. On this side we will unite them. Yeah, you can see we're already taking 5% attrition from lack of supplies and being winter. Harsh winter severity. Okay. Are we good now? Are we getting... Yes, we're getting supplies back. We're gaining soldiers. That is good. Did we gain... We have another guest. Cost 20. Let's recruit him as well. And then... Titles can be created. The Kingdom of Denmark. We have enough counties now. Someone must have captured the territory. We just need 250 gold. As soon as the war is over and we ransom some of the money. Ooh. Will I reach them in time? Yes. I believe. Hopefully. Strategic impasse. I am sitting around the map table with Jarl Bjorn and Chieftain Dorfinir, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. So they have the different types of strategies, but because we are of martial skill, I know how to bring both improved offense and defense for 5 years for everyone. Sure, let's do that. We're gonna attack here. We've lost one battle, but we're still winning the war. And I believe that the way it shows over here, at least, we will have the advantage. Maybe? No. Let us retreat. There was a commotion, our ward was attempting to preach. Our son intervened to protect him. Yeah, we want him to be brave. So we lost, in a very dumb way, 2 battles there. But at least we're winning the war. And that... You know what they say in Darkest Dungeon? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. It's what I've just done there. I felt slightly too overconfident and I didn't pay attention to war. But hey, every once in a while you learn these lessons. Who should we give this territory to? This guy is a vassal in our realm. He's 13. I am going to create a new lord here. Give him some power. And we can raise a runestone, which is great because it will offer us piety and prestige. And it will cost us 55 gold to do it. It's a bit of money, but I believe it's worth it, especially right now. What should we carve? Perhaps my vanquished foe, sure. And we can put it where? Lofotr, this is the new territory that we've captured, if I am not mistaken. Yes. And more? Where is this from? More is in the south. And then this territory right near us. Why? Why would we put it here? Getting that extra control doesn't matter except for here in the north, in our newly conquered lands. It's easier to lose it on the edges, but I believe we'll be fine. I hereby invite you to a feast. Sure, sounds great. What else could we do? He has 600 warriors, our armies are raised. Okay, let's disband our troops. Another guest with 22 fighting. Awesome. Let's disband these troops so they can start replenishing. You know what? With this amount of prestige, I believe it's time we increase these troops as well. Perfect. Can we ransom him? Yes. Let's take a look at everyone else from the prisoners and try to get some gold out of it. For her, we can only let her go for a favor, sure. After lots of hard work, I finally learned the Anglic language. Endless hours practicing accentuation, sleepless nights mimicking inflection, countless lessons mastering intonation. It was all worth it in the end. During my efforts, I looked to emulate the petty King Alfred's accent. I am sure that he would be impressed with my results. And of course, Anglo-Saxon peasants now respect me a great deal more. I feel accomplished. Perhaps I should send a letter to him. We don't care to send a letter to him. We just learned the language. That's what we cared about. Okay. Let's send him his wife. Son. What are you? Why don't you like me? Because you are zealous and you are of the Ukonusko religion. We can torture him, we can execute him, and we would lose some stress because we're sadistic. He's of a different religion, so it wouldn't matter. Can't I negotiate release with demanding? Oh, he's a zealot. If he's a zealot, we're just gonna execute him, so it's easier for us. Let's take a look. Usurping the title would cost us 250 gold. I don't see the point of doing that. Lawfully imprison, take concubine. Create the title seems to be the best idea yet. Let's create the title of Denmark. One step closer, it will give us a lot of prestige, which we do need. And there we go. We have just created the title of Denmark. The Kingdom of Denmark is under us. We could even grant it to one of our kids, and we shall see how things go a bit later. For the moment, since we do have more prestige, I believe probably getting one more archer there. And one more Vigman. And with that in mind, let's see how far are we from him. He has 1100. That is a lot. Why do you have so many? Who are your allies? East Francia. Okay, he has a lot of allies. It feels to me almost like we have to work on some scheming. He has an alliance with Queen Emma. And since we have a higher chance of getting her, it's what we will do. It's time to play dirty. And we'll have her support our schemes. And let's start doing a scheme against her. Over on this side, we have 2 agents coming in. We don't have any more right now. Mostly because it's either we didn't meet any. Her siblings really don't like her, or don't like us. We can hold the Grand Lot, which will not do. And finally, we will work on a war here. I believe this is the cheaper version. Like, we could go for the title of Petty Kingdom, but I don't want to do that. We'll just take this small one. But they have 7,200. From where? Oh, it's an alliance with Wessex. You know what? We'll just wait a month or 2, and I believe we will declare war here. Because if we were to declare war on Wessex directly, he will bring 1100 troops, right? Because they have this alliance. But fighting for East Anglia, he can only bring himself in. I like this idea. We will destroy East Anglia's army, and then we will see how we deal with the ones attacking us. We will fight on our own territory. Oh, I'm getting super excited. Conquer the duchy? No. Conquer the county. Declare war over here. Then bring you over on this side. Raise everybody. 3,500 troops. There we go. Let's unite. And just fight him. Or, better yet, let's fight them first. The murder of the plot has been discovered. Curses. We will have to disband. Let's see. If I bring myself in the battle, we will probably lose. If I bring a champion, the chances are even. Let's bring ourselves in the battle. I don't know why, but I have an idea. Feeling that we will win this. Because of our advantage, even if they're bringing some supporting troops, it's going to be too late. Our wife has given birth to another daughter. Let's call her something that we could read. Hala? Sure. We'll leave it at that. There we go. And this is all the time that we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow when we will continue the war of taking over East Anglia pretty soon. As soon as we finish this war and get 400 prestige, we will declare war on Wessex, invading the kingdom, because now we are exalted among men. Until tomorrow, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.